everybody out there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got early reveals for part 2 of the Zero Chill promo, which is dropping in-game tomorrow afternoon on Thursday about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I actually had the pleasure to host the reveal stream on EA's Twitch channel this evening to go over all of these cards, and now we got a video in case you missed it to go over all of these cards. Once again, we're going to start with the 86 OVRs. I know these aren't extremely important. Some of them might fill some roster spots, the depth chart on your theme team. So I'm just going to show you the cards really quickly, but we're not going to break them down here. Again, all 86 OVRs. You get a kicker out of this in Anders Carlson, only 86 kick power, but I'm sure this card is going to be very inexpensive if you happen to need a kicker. We got Ed Oliver, defensive tackle for the Buffalo Bills. Again, not breaking these cards down. Another defensive tackle here in Grover Stewart. I don't know how many of these cards anybody's going to be able to find useful at the end of the day, but if you happen to need any of these cards, I mean, they're not going to be overly expensive. Josh Oliver, Minnesota Vikings, 86 speed tight end. We got Keith Kirkwood, wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints with 88 speed. Makai Becton, right tackle, 90 strength, only 81 pass block, 83 run block. Michael Hoyt, I had to look up his name to make sure I pronounced it correctly, so we got that one right. Eagles legend Steven Nelson, 86 overall cornerback with 87 speed. Trey McBride, they got rid of Zach Ertz to let this guy get more playing time, and I watched him play the other day. I think it was against the Steelers. Actually looked pretty impressive. This could be a player to watch in the future. And then the final 86 overall is going to be right guard Trey Smith. Now we got the 90 OVR heroes. Remember, you got a couple opportunities in the field pass to get one of these cards or two of these cards now at this point for free. Let's see if any of them are worth it. I know a lot of Broncos fans out there wanted a Courtland Sutton upgrade. There you go. Only 90 speed, unfortunately. The route running's pretty bad. He does have good catching as well, but I think like this is a waste of a card. They probably going to made him a lot better. Curtis Samuel, 89 speed wide receiver, even slower. We're going to move along on this one because it just doesn't look like a very usable item. Darnell Savage, I actually like this card. He is only 5'11", but 92 speed. That's pretty fast for these 90 OVR cards. 90 zone coverage, 87 hit power. The man isn't terrible either at 87. He will get pick artist for 2 AP. I think because of that ability, despite the height, he's going to be a pretty good coverage safety out there. Probably not going to be great as a sub linebacker, though he does have, you know, good hit power. The tackle isn't really there, but overall he's fast and he can cover. Deontay Banks, I think he's 6 foot even. Another pretty solid looking card here if you like to run man coverage. 91 speed, 90 man coverage, only 82 zone, 82 press. So you're going to want to stay away from those things. But we got one other cornerback that I think is going to be pretty good if you like to play a lot of zone. If you need a right guard, Graham Glasgow is going to be an option here for you. 92 strength, 90 awareness, 86 pass block, and 87 run block. Here's that other cornerback that I was talking about, Nate Hobs. He is 6'2". He's going to give you that 92 speed, 90 zone, 85 press, agility, jumping, pretty good. It's the play rec and the man coverage that are low, but if you're running a zone heavy scheme, you run zone like 99% of the time, and you need a free card at cornerback, this actually isn't a bad option. Honestly, and you're probably going to laugh here, but I think this is the best 90 of them all, and it's a punter, Thomas Morstead. I know nobody punts in Madden Ultimate Team, but for all of you OVR nerds, right, that you want to see that higher number in the upper right part of your screen, special teams counts towards that, your kicker and your punter, and this is a free 90 overall punter that will help you get that OVR up. So honestly, this is probably one that I'll be taking for my free picks on my main account and my no money spent account. And if you don't have any interest in all of these other positional players, you should probably do the same. The final 90 is going to be Travis Etienne. Wish they would have gave him one more speed. If we could have got him at 92 speed with the 90 agility, 93 acceleration, and then, you know, his trucking break tackle is really low. I would assume he's going to have good spin and juke move. Because of that, his catching also stinks. So they could have bumped up that speed by 1 to make this card a little bit more intriguing, but those are your 90 OVRs. We got another group of stocking stuffer cards, 8 to be exact. Remember, these start out at an 82 OVR and you need snowflakes to upgrade them to a 91. We're going to talk about a new way to earn snowflakes at the end of this video. The first one 91 is going to be Cole Kmet. They all also have a baked-in ability. 90 speed tight end with 74 run block, which is pretty respectable. Short route running at 90, catch 91, catching traffic 93. If they would have made that mid route running a little bit better, I would say this is a pretty good, we'll call it a budget option, because you could essentially get it for free between the free stocking stuffer packs and the free snowflakes that you can earn. But that route running, the mid route running, just isn't there for me. We have Demetrius Flanigan Fowlers, which 91 speed is really good. Left outside linebacker, block shed, power move, finesse move, all terrible. He's a pass coverage outside linebacker. He's got mid-zone KO for 3 AP baked on there. 91 tackle. Really, to know if this card is any good, we'd have to see his zone coverage and or his man coverage. But if you're looking for a coverage linebacker, this is going to be one that you want to take a look at. Devin Duvernay, 92 speed wide receiver. You can use him as a return man or a slot receiver. He's got slot apprentice baked in for 2 AP. So if you're looking for an inexpensive option that can get those additional hot routes as your slot receiver, and he's got 92 speed, this might be a good one. Jordan Brooks been having a fantastic season when healthy for the Seahawks here. 91 speed middle linebacker. He will get lurk artist for 1 AP. 91 hit power. I'd love to see what his man coverage is. His zone is at 75. He's a run stopper archetype. They gave him only 79 block shed, which kind of doesn't add up to that, but he does also have 92 excel and 91 tackle. If this card was faster, this would be one of the better ones, but unfortunately it's not. Mid out elite for 3 AP. It's Josh Reynolds. He's tall, but he's only got 90 speed. The catch rating's pretty good at 91. The route running is decent. If you could have got all 3 of those in the 90s, it would have been better, but unfortunately he's just not going to be fast enough for a lot of people. We got Eagles legend, and I'm happy they got him in the Eagles card art here. Kevin Byard. Unfortunately, this card just ain't it, at least not for my scheme, with only 81 man coverage and 90 speed. He does give you 90 zone coverage as well. No good hit power. Everything else is kind of, mid to high 80s. Happy to see he got a card, but very, very underwhelming to say the least. KJ Osborne gets a card. I kind of like this one. Deep out elite for 3 AP, I believe. 92 speed on this card. 95 catch. That's really high for a 91 OVR. They didn't really give him good deep route running, but the short and the mid are solid as well. I think this makes a pretty good slot receiver. And again, you can upgrade this one to a 91 OVR for free if you want. And if you happen to need a right tackle, we have Teren Steel, who has edge protector baked in. Don't really need that ability at this point, but if you power him all the way up to a 91, he's got 88 awareness, 92 strength, 91 run block, very good. Only 86 pass block, but if you're a heavy runner, this is a good card. Finally, on to the good cards. We got 4 93 overall champions and 2 94 LTDs. We're gonna work our way from the least exciting to the most exciting. We got DeForest Buckner. Unfortunately, his tier 5 ability is not going to be inside stuff for 1 AP. I believe he should get that ability, but if he would have got it for 1 AP, would have made this card so much more enticing. 86 speed at defensive tackle is still pretty good there. 90 strength, 94 tackle, 92 block shed, 87 finesse move. The power move is a bit low, but all in all, looks like a decent card, and I'm sure Colts fans are going to be happy about this one. He played for the 49ers as well, right? So DeForest Buckner fitting a couple theme teams. We have a right guard in Will Hernandez. Offensive linemen are boring, but they're necessary as well, and this card's pretty solid. 96 strength is very high, 90 awareness, 91 pass block, and 91 run block. And remember, you can pre-build any of these 93s by obtaining 5 90 OVRs from any promo. I don't know if they're going to skyrocket in price or if they're pretty much averaging out to what they've been over the last week, but if you're interested in any of these 93s, and I think this one is going to be one that you're all going to want. Rasul Douglas, not a big name, definitely an Eagles legend there, but take a look at the card. 94 speed cornerback, he's 6'2", only 80 press, but everything else is great on this card. 93 man, 91 zone, 94 jumping, acceleration at 94, his agility and play rec are really good. Again, if you might be interested in this card, you need a cornerback. I don't think it's going to be overly expensive. We saw these Zero Chill Part 1 heroes end up being about 300k and under, but you can go out and get 5 90s from any promo right now if you want to pre-build this Rasul Douglas. You can also wait and see what the market does tomorrow, because they definitely tanked in price after the Part 1 cards came out. But Rasul Douglas, very good card. Again, I know it's not a household name, but this is definitely a W. And then we got another Eagles legend in Julio Jones. Didn't expect him to see him in this promo, but indeed we got him. 93 speed wide receiver, Route running across the board's good. 93 short, 92 mid, 91 deep. He hits all of those thresholds. Catch in traffic, spec catch, 93s and 94s. Jumping at 94. The only thing that I wish he would have got was slot apprentice for 1 AP. It would have been a must cop for me. I mean, it already is. We're going to pick him up, but it would have replaced Tyreek Hill in that situation. He will get outside apprentice for 1 AP, but overall, a really good card. You know, Falcons, Titans, Eagles. He fits a few theme teams out there as well. Buccaneers. So pretty good looking card. I think Douglas, Rasul Douglas, and Julio are definitely worth it. And then we got the LTD. So we got Saquon. I think this card could have been a little bit better, especially at a 94 OVR with 93 speed. I wish they would have made it 94. And then the trucking's only 85. Again, I think he's going to have good spin juke move because he's an elusive back, but acceleration, agility, carry, all 95s, break tackle 94, change of direction 94. His catching for a running back is pretty good at 73. If they would have gave him 94 speed, this would have been an extremely good card. It is an LTD. We'll have to see what it looks like price-wise because we saw Tyreek Hill last week was 1.5 million coins to Fred Warner, under a million coins. I don't think this one goes for that much, but it probably will be somewhat highly in demand. This is the one though, right? If you're looking for a great sub linebacker user, Kyle Hamilton, I know Ravens fans been wanting this upgrade and you got it. I mean, I've been wanting this upgrade. 6'4", 93 speed, 93 man, 93 zone, 93 hit power, 93 tackle. You can play him as a sub linebacker and use him because he's tall, he's fast, he's got the good hit power. If you want to play him as a high safety in coverage, 93 man, 93 zone, again, tall, fast, good hit power. This card can pretty much do it all and is definitely my favorite card out of all of the ones that we're revealing tonight. There will be more solo challenges added in tomorrow and objectives within the Zero Chill Field Pass to help you earn XP so you can level that up. We're also going to see 2 new game modes, so if you've been wondering how you earn snowflakes, this is going to be your opportunity. There's an online and an offline event. The offline event is going to be called Reason for the Season. I'm going to post the rewards up on your screen, but it's going to be a gauntlet style, meaning the more you win, the bigger the rewards you get. But also, being that this is against the computer, the CPU is going to get more difficult the more wins in a row that you get. So the biggest thing to point out here is that these are cumulative, meaning if you get 3 wins, you're going to get the 10, 20, and 40 snowflakes together. If you get to 10 wins, you're going to get everything from 1 all the way to 10. They're all going to add up. So you can do the math yourself, but if you happen to win 12 games in a row, all against the computer, again, you're going to get 1,950 snowflakes. You'll also get a bonus of 100 snowflakes for winning 10 games, and that's regardless if you have any losses, so you don't have to win 10 in a row to get that. But the other thing here is that if you win 40 games, and of course this is all cumulative, 40 wins across the entire event, you can play it as many times as you want. You're going to get this 91 OVR Zeke Elliott. Now it will be a BND card. I don't know if it's going to quick sell for snowflakes or not, but it is a free card for playing offline against the computer. I think the main reason you're going to be playing through this is to get those snowflakes. Now if you want something that's going to be more challenging but also definitely more rewarding, you're going to take a look at the Tis the Dang Season online event, and this one also will be gauntlet style, meaning that the more wins you rack up in a row, the bigger the payouts, and they will also stack or be cumulative. Here are the payouts for everything, and I put some examples. So for 4 wins, if you get 4 wins in a row, and again, this is online only, you're going to get everything that's in the 4, 3, 2, and 1, which means in totality, 4 wins in a row will get you 1,875 snowflakes. If you get 6 wins in a row, you get 7,875 snowflakes. If you happen to get 8 wins in a row, and again, just like the offline event, you can play this one as many times as you want, but if you do happen to get 8 wins in a row, you're going to get a fantasy pack along with the snowflakes that allows you to choose between either this 91 overall Zeke, which we already talked about, or a Charvarius Ward. Now these cards will be auctionable, so it is an opportunity to make some coin and snowflakes if you're good enough to win 8 in a row. The Charvarius Ward card looks pretty solid. 92 speed, I think he's 6'1 or 6'2, 90 zone, 91 man, 91 acceleration, agility a bit low there, but but I think the main reason people are going to be playing through this is not really for the cards. Like the cards, if you can get to 8 wins, is going to be a bonus, and that's 8 wins in a row, just not 8 straight up, because you probably can sell this card and make a decent amount of coin off of it. Again, I don't know if this one's going to quick sell for snowflakes, but if you go back to that 8 wins and total up all of the snowflakes, I think it was like 15,785 or somewhere. It's 15K and some change of snowflakes that you'll get for winning 8 wins in a row, or winning 8 games in a row, plus the Charvarius Ward or Zeke. Of course, you should probably take the higher OVR card, and then when you're done, you can go back in and play it again. So this is really going to benefit the good players, and in my opinion, that's the way it should be. If you're good at a video game, you should be rewarded very well, and this event is definitely doing that. And of course, we will drop a video tomorrow going over the best way to start spending these snowflakes, because there's numerous options. Now that we know we can earn a bunch of them, there's numerous ways to go ahead and spend them, so we'll be sure to cover that in a video. And there you have it. That is part 2 of the Zero Chill reveal. I love the head-to-head event. I love some of the champions that are coming out, and also the LTDs. It does feel like the names are a little lackluster compared to part 1, when we saw cards like Megatron and TJ Watt and Jalen Hurts and Shannon Sharp, but definitely Julio and the Rasul Douglas look like very, very good cards. You guys let me know what you think about it down below in the comment section, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.